Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all? I hope you all doing well. Welcome to my presentation, and I would like to ask your attention for 15 until 30 minutes. Okay, before we start to main event, I will introduce myself first. My name is Eric Awal Fitri, and my student challenge number is 2021 16 10006. So this presentation have a good title, and the title is Teaching and Teacher Education by Elias Konderanu, Daniel Sumerhoop, Sima Halber, Stefan Over, dan Tina Seidel. Before we start it, let me say thank you first to the authors. We make this awesome journal. Okay, I will start right now with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Table of content. The first is abstract, second is introduction, third is methods, fourth is result, fifth is discussion, sixth is conclusion, and the last is reference. The one is abstract. The key challenge for teacher is the one the play assessment of student learning. Video-based simulation might provide a tool for measuring assessment skills and a basis for learning environment in teacher education. Based on the framework from Teaching Practice by Grossman et al. 2009. On direction for designing video-based simulation, the balance, authenticity, and cognitive demand are the varied. Results show that participants preferred the developed simulation as authentic, were mostly able to rank students according to their overall mathematical argumentation skill and showed potential for learning in their detailed assessment of students. Thus, the result indicate the internal validity of the video-based simulation. Keyword is assessment skills, mathematical argumentation, simulation, teacher education, and video-based learning. Okay, next. Second is introduction. Background of the research introduction. During everyday classroom practice, teachers face a multitude of on-the-fly assessment situations in which they gather information about the learning prerequisites, process, and outcome of their students. Across a variety of educational systems worldwide, these assessment situations are predominantly daring in the interaction between teacher and student in class. However, empirical data underlines the many novice teachers struggle with this high complexity in their first year of teaching. Better preparation for assessment situation during teacher-student interaction is therefore essential. The introduction is divided into 4 points, including: one is teacher assessment skill, a central optional requirement. Two, authenticity of a simulation and approximability of practice. Three is cognitive demand of a simulation test difficult. And the last is aim of study. Okay, next, third, this is method. The method used in the case including this is first participant, second is design of the video-based simulation, third is measure, and instrument, and this point in further divided into two things, including authenticity of simulation and cognitive domain of simulation. Fourth is formative express feedback and simulation, and the last is analysis. Okay, next, four is result. The result is divided into 3 points, including the first is descriptive result for participant use of the simulation. Second is authenticity of simulation, and third is, and the last is cognitive domain of simulation. And this point is further divided into 3 things, including one is rank order assessment, two is accuracy of detailed assessment, three is difference in the accuracy of the detailed assessment. Okay, next. 5. This is a discussion. The result of this study show that it is possible to develop a video-based simulation that successfully combines two important concepts. Point 1. Being perceived as authentic and approximately general wood classroom stational. Point 2. Cognitive demand not overwhelming free service teacher so that participants have the opportunity to acquire practice-oriented knowledge. This also underlines that both concept authenticity and cognitive demand will relate are not two ends of the continuum, which would limit simulation to either be authentic or have a suitable cognitive demand. But both concepts differ and can be successfully combined in the creation of video-based simulation. This appears to be a prerequisite for participants to successfully transfer their behavior to the real world. Okay, next, in the sixth, the conclusion. Study introduced a video-based simulation in the field of teacher education research, focusing on pre-service teacher assessment skill, grading student mathematical argumentation skill. Basically, the design of the simulation of concept in the framework from Teaching Practice Grayson et al. 2009. A balance between authenticity and cognitive demand emerged as the central design target. In conclusion, this video-based simulation serves an evidence-based approximation of practice with the potential to be used in further intervention within teacher education program. The added value can be viewed in 3 ways. First, the study is of conceptual value, seen in recent and exemplary application of concept of the framework from teaching practice in the design of video-based simulation. Balancing authenticity and cognitive demand served and a basic in the development of a simulation in the context of mathematical education. Second, the study is of methodological value since the findings provide further positive evidence regarding the successful implementation of evidence stemming from mathematical education research and observed student argumentation skill in the simulation. Based on the finding of this study, the video simulation seems useful for teacher education as part of the period assessment of practice-oriented knowledge and this acquisition. Third, the simulation means also but used to support teacher learning when it is ensued with further learning tests and possible to reflection. Therefore, the study has practical implementation for teacher education in various educational contexts. Science training the assessment of study mathematical argumentation is of many mathematical teacher education program worldwide. Okay, now for me, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.